What's up? Just so you know, in case this stream goes dead, I am currently troubleshooting. You said that. You said it right, George. I'm troubleshooting, and I'm desperate to get my OBS Streamlabs working again. It's been a whole rigmarole. It's been a whole rigmarole, and it's been going on for some time. And the only way that you can get a hold of people at StreamYards is through email. So each correspondence is like 5 hours in between. It's a pain in the ass, and it's stupid. But I am bound and determined to use Streamlabs because I took the time to learn how to use it. I think. I mean, I'm using it. I don't know if I took the time to do it. Let's see what we got going on here. K Sloan, what's up? Beatmaster Josh, Maggie, what's going on? How are you? Let me see. Matt, what's up, Matt? How are you, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you as well. Good to see all you guys. Yeah, what a couple days it's been. Right off the bat, let me just get some house cleaning out of the way. Last night I had a mini meltdown, and kind of railed against some people that that didn't deserve it. Specifically, Deets, and I just kind of blurted her name out there. And it wasn't really fair to put all that, what I said, on her and others as well. So I want to officially apologize for doing that. That was not my intention, and I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'm kind of sorry about it. I feel bad. So yeah, it's been nuts. It's been crazy with just everybody's lost their mind, me included. I don't know where we go from here, you know? Where do we go from here? Down? That's what it feels like. Is this stream even working? I don't know if it is or not. Not really. Yeah, yes. Well, no, I didn't. I didn't see anything with. I didn't really watch. I didn't watch the glare, but I think as well. I mean, I'm sure I owe him an apology as well, which goes against my better judgment because I railed against him, and I railed against him, which was not nice. So sorry, Will. I still don't like you, and that's okay. And I know you don't like me. That's the coolest part, though, about people not liking you is I don't think that there's ever been anybody in the history of the world that didn't like me that I didn't like either. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always reciprocated. It's just usually mutual. Mostly because if the person doesn't like me, I go, okay, well they suck. I don't like them. And it's just how it is. Um, and then if they decide one day that they like me, well, then then I like them. Does that make any sense? I think that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but typically I'm not that worried if somebody doesn't like me, and I think that that's okay. Um, to feel that way. You know, one of the things that I've been noticing is like everybody now is a genius. Everybody is smart. Everybody is led by somebody that's smart. Holy shiz. What happened there? That was kind of loud skis. Was that loud on your guys' end or not? Yeah. You're starting to? Shit. Terry B says, I'm starting to not like a lot of people in the true crime community. Well, give it some time. I'm sure I'll be on that list. It wasn't loud. Did you hear the little pew, the becoming a member? No, it's cool. Genie coming a. Yeah, cranberry. I did. I said something weird earlier about Alex Murdoch's cranberry nipples. They did. I mean, that was the first thing that came to mind. I go, my God, it looks like he's got some cranberries pasted onto him. This little fluorescent self. Where's this man taking selfies at? Where's that man taking his selfies at? He's like nipple. Who does that? Nipples up. He's a dude. What was that about? And I was like, hey, did anybody see that? And then I remember just looking. I go, oh my God, his nipples look like cranberries. What the hell's going on? Guy's a freak. He's such a weird guy. But yeah, I went. I don't know why I went there, but I went there. I went there. Cranberry nipples. It's one of the stupider things that I've said, and I've said some stupid stuff. There's no doubting or denying that. Um, but cranberry nipples might be at the top of the list. But I mean, that's honestly what it looked like. It was crazy. It's like super odd. Uh, oh man, if you type in Alex Murdoch, the first thing that comes up is like photos. Where's old? Yep, there he is. Old cranberry nips. Hmm. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm just looking here. Yeah, he's been getting the twisties for a long time. It must be a real southern thing. He must have been getting them twisties for days. Unfortunately, we used to do that to each other. My cousins would always, it was the worst. Get the nurples. You know what I'm saying? He looks like he's having a good time, though. Yeah, getting the twisties. You never heard that before? That's probably what's happening. Uh, where's the? I'm gonna find that photo. I was unfortunately. Where are you at? Oh, yeah, that's the one. Here we go. You guys ready? Ready for this? There he is. Old Cranberry Nips. I don't know. So I'm just. I mean, why is he? That's a weird looking selfie. Yep. There it is. Who is she? What do you mean, who is she? Celeste says, not something I needed to see, but you're welcome anyway, Celeste. Terry B will never watch this channel again. You know, she's actually been getting sick of a lot of YouTuber true crimers. Anyone heard the expression raisins on breadboard? No. No, I haven't. What does that mean? YouTube is not receiving enough. Okay, this could be an issue, folks. What's happening here? Post. YouTube is receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream and such. Viewers will experience buffering. Great. That's what we love. Buffering. Because that's good for the show, right? Streamlabs. Stream status poor. Pisses me off. But anyway, yeah, so there, yeah. I said that earlier, and I'm sorry I said it. But it was funny. It was literally the first thing that popped into my mind. It's disgusting. Guy's a weird guy. K Sloan says no buffering. That's good. That's just what it's saying on my end. So hopefully that's not the case. Should I take all? Yeah, I'm going to take them off I can go back to it anytime. It's just at the click of a button. We can head back if that's what you guys want to do. We can double back. I always hated when people are like, no, we're already over this side of town. It's like we're in a car. From all the years of watching Bonanza and stuff like that, they're like, hey, whenever they went shopping, they had to ride into town for the day. It took like 9 hours to get to the Mercantile. And then all anybody has to do is say, hey, can we see it again? Just one person, and I'll turn it back for you. And, you know, and possibility that you may get eaten by, I don't know, anything on the side of the road. I mean, that's a possibility. Yeah, and yeah, exactly. So it was just a whole thing. So I always was like, why do people care so much about doubling back? We can always double back. And like I said, if you guys want to, we can just double. And then we're gone. Bang. He gone. Idiot. Like seriously an idiot. So what's up? We got some bufferings? Sorry. I was just showing you how it worked. You guys are a tough crowd. Eric says, stop. Eric, is it buffering? Really? Please tell me it's not. God damn it, Trevor. I mean, gosh dang it. And he made me cuss. Gosh darn it, Trevor. Don't put the buffering in when it's not buffering. Killing me, Smalls. Just kidding. But I really didn't. No buffering. Okay, cool. No buffering. Great. I got it. Thanks. All right, no buffering. I heard you guys. But anyway. Yeah, so I think I'm just done with all that mess. You can sort it out for themselves. It's not my mess. Certainly had my messes before. Not like old cranberry nipples, but like, you know, I'm just done with it. Now it's buffering. It's killing me. It's really like destroying my will. And I don't even know how to fix that. And the only person that can ask is going to take like 10 years to fix. Because they take forever to email you back. Like the longest. Okay, well, I'll believe you guys. I'll believe you. So anyway, there's my sincere apologies, and we can move on. See, little Texan. I got to go back or what? No, okay, I'm not going back. I don't want to see that guy's nipples anymore. Matter of fact, I have a monitor that is specifically fixed, and I need to change it. But what I'm looking at right now is a POV of Alex man boobs looking down upon me as though I am being punished like a dog. Bruin Spooky says he needs to keep his nip nops to himself. So where does he take these photos on? Does anybody know where Alley Cat takes these photos? I vote no more cram nips. All right. Yeah, I do. I have to change it. Whose birthday is it? Happy birthday, Bristol. Is Bristol here? Bristol. Oh, no. Bristol says, thank you for coming on. My dog's having a bad night, so no sleep. Great way to start my B-day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hate when my dogs are sick. Either one of them. The slightest little ailment just sends you. It really, I'm not saying that that's what's happening, but the slightest little thing bothers me. And so, yeah. Oh, it's great to see you, Curse with Curiosity. Hey, WTF you talking about? I'm in a mood. Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. WTF you talking about? I don't know. WTF you talking about? In a mood. I heard that the prison tablets automatically take the photo for ID purposes. Inmates might not even be aware. Jeez. Yeah, you did. You did see double lattes. They have issues. Where did that super chat go? God dang it. Who did that? Oh my God. Why didn't it show up on the screen? Somebody tell me who that was. I really appreciate it. Sorry about that. Ah, yes. Okay, very good. Tanya Delaware. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's very nice of you. I'm sorry. I wish I'd have. I started freaking out. See, now it says my stream is excellent. It's just pissing me off. It's like a roller coaster of emotions. I got the stream that I'm trying to fix. I've got a show that I'm hosting. I got cranberry nips to my 12 or my 6 or whatever it is. My 6 cranberry nips to my 6. I'm not going to say that anymore. I'm going to try my best to not say that anymore. Dog Defender, what's up? How are you? Good to see you. My 6 is behind me. All right, well, then he's at my 12. Debbie says, I will never eat cranberry sauce again. I had to open a can of, or like a jar of beets today, and I friggin' hate beets. Yeah, cran nips to 12 o'clock. Ding. And it was on so tight, like Zeus himself put it on there. And I'm opening it, but it's not opening, and then it won't open. And then I'm trying to open, and it wouldn't open. And then I opened it, and then beet juice everywhere. And I mean, I literally had to go to the sink and like scrub off. Sucked. And that was after the Alec Murdoch photos came out, and so that was a problem. And I love beets. That's what I got, a beet stain. I did have a salad. Today is Salad Wednesday. Makes me feel better about myself. I don't think that it actually does anything, but I do. It makes me feel a little better about myself. Yeah, exactly. It's disgusting. I'm a disgusting person. Yeah, I'm not a beet kind of guy. I got beets with boiled eggs in my icebox all the time. Yikes. I used a butter knife to pop the seal when I can't open the jar. Well, yeah, but I mean, I was able to get it. I was able to open it, but it just took it took a good squeezing, you know. My hands aren't what they used to be. Take my good hand. God. People like beets, huh? I didn't know that. Beets with yogurt and black pepper. That's something only a hyena would say. What kind of yogurt? Just like regular Greek yogurt? Tastes like ass? Oh God. See, you guys are making me sick. Did you hear that? Beet flavored Cheez-Its. The Carly yeah, dude. That is nuts what we said when we watched that press conference today. I was so the dumbest thing is this isn't funny, but it's weird because you're like, wow, I hope something actually did happen but not, you know, you don't want anybody getting kidnapped. But you don't want anybody to make that up either. I mean, they're both just terrible. And she made it up, sounds like. How about that chief, though? He was dressed like a peon. An absolute peon. He really was. He really looked like an actual pimp. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I know. And that phone call seemed calculated. Bunch of 2-ply lies. I like how she had to take TP. Like the Red Roof Inn doesn't have TP. What was it? Why did she take toilet paper from her employer? And what's even more concerning, I guess, is that the fact of that she was Googling. Nita Rose says that she ate so many beets at one time as a child, she was peeing purple. It's good to see you, Nita. She made me want to go. So, I mean, can you imagine that guy at a wedding? You know that chief gets down at a wedding. There's no way the Dover, whatever his name is, Chief Dover. Let's see. Better than look at old cranberry nipples. It's not Dover, is it? Can you imagine, like, if I tried to pull a hoax like that and the police released, like, my Google searches and it said Alex Murdaugh cranberry nipples? They'd be like, this dude's lying for sure. Like, I don't know what's going on with it. Have you seen it? Have you seen his search history? No, what'd it say? He was searching for cranberry nipples? Sir, he's sick. Not just any crayons. Alex Murdaugh. If there's a drop in cranberry sales, we know why. Yeah, that's true. It's a good point. Yeah, they'd put me in jail just for searching something like that. And rightfully so. No, there's no Celeste, there's no obsession. Everybody's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm not obsessed. It just, it kind of left a lasting impression. I got a lot of feedback about that just flippant comment. I was just like, oh my God, look at his. I don't want to say the word anymore. I've said it way too, like I've said the N word, which is nipple. So nobody freak out. I know there's a lot of stuff going on right now. The nip word. How's that? The N word. Well, my Don Wells. The nip word. And so I've said it too much. So I'm not going to say it anymore. And it's going to take some effort because the foundation from this show was based on that. But I really got to stop. I'm going to try my best. Celeste is right. I really can't. I just can't stop saying it. Like, maybe I should say it 100 times in a row and then just rid myself of these demons, or I don't know, something like that. Maybe I should just get it out, the poison out, But I'm not gonna do that because I am an adult. She took the teepee to hide out in the wooded area. Is that where she was? She was hanging out in the wooded area? You're not going to get me to say it. There's no way that you're going to get me to say that word. And I can't even abbreviate it because, you know. But you're not going to get me to say it. She was camping? Is that true? She was camping? That's interesting. What? It's Hoover Police, right? Hoover Police Chief. Stud. He looked really pissed off today, too. Glamping. What's that? What's glamping? Hoover Police Chief. Uh-oh, here comes the... Just kidding. I almost got you guys on. You were scared. The transition scared you a little bit. You're like, oh no, here come the CNs. But seriously, like, look at that. Look at that suit. That suit is magical. The confidence that you have to wear a suit like that. And it's funny because Dog Defender says Big Pimpin'. I'm not kidding. He legitimately looks like an actual real pimp. Beat P. He does. He looks constipated, but only because he's mad. Like he doesn't give me like I'm sure he eats prunes and stuff, prune juice. Like he looks like a prune juice guy. Especially at that age, it's important. I know that. My grandpa used to really chug the prune juice. He would get the Sunkist in the little cans. It's disgusting. It just. No, look, I like the suit. I'm loving it. I love the suit. Not only do I like it, I love it. Sergeant Bendover. Is that really his first name? I didn't know that. Yeah, it's a summer suit. But anyway, I would expect somebody to get charged in this probably. I mean, they're not going to wait forever. I think that they know what they were doing today, and what they were doing was they were just absolutely giving her no out. And she's in trouble. And whoever knew about it, like if those text messages that we were reading the other day were real, then whoever's involved is toast. It really doesn't matter who it is. They're going to make an example out of her. I can see it all over his face. Looks like a school principal. And the fact that she's not talking to the police now is even crazier. But yeah, I have a feeling that they're gonna stick it to her. And like, yeah, Kelly Oach. I mean, she has that coming. I don't. Why would she? Do 25-year-olds get an Amber Alert? I didn't even know if that's the case. What was that? Do they charge for an Amber Alert? I mean, that's not a very smart question. And he went for the throat with the searches. But yeah, no, his Eric, his address today will definitely. I mean, it's gonna do two things. It's gonna piss people off, and it's gonna confirm a lot of what the community was talking about. Give me a second here. Oh, see. Take a look here. Yeah, she's absolutely gonna have a real hard time digging out of this one. Here, I want to read this to you because I find it interesting. Uh-oh. We're going picture in picture. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, just kidding. I live in I live in her neighbor. This is one of the neighbors that posted anonymously to one of the pages because, well, they were trying to find her. All right, so I live in her neighborhood, just a few streets over from her house. I do not know her personally, but our community rallied together to put forth our best efforts to find her. Computer screen's bright. We collected donations and sent thousands of dollars to her parents via Venmo, Cash App, gift cards, and cash. We held a community-wide prayer vigil. Jeez. On her street. We printed and hung posters all throughout the town. We hosted a prayer and popsicles one day in the neighborhood park. A neighbor created a sign up sheet to take her parents' meals. What the heck happened there? Hold on. All right. One day in the neighborhood. Okay, so there were meals for weeks. Crafty people in our neighborhood created pink and green awareness ribbons that we all displayed on our front doors at our expense. Just to name a few things. If you're just joining us, please hit the like button while you're on your way in. I don't know if my stream can handle it. C-Star, that's going to be a good question. I don't think that if her parents weren't in on it, and I don't know, so far we have no indication that her parents were in on it. But they need to return the money. I mean, she wasn't gone that long, and I don't know exactly what they would have spent that money on already. So, orange hair with a bald spot. Jeez. Wow, Josh, you're full up. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. But it sounds like something I'd be. The hell's full up mean? We dropped everything to help her. And provide support for her parents. Some of us were in fear for our own lives. And then this story began to unfold, and like the rest of the country, we began to scratch our heads. People removed themselves from the meal sign-up sheet. The bows are dwindling from the front porches, and our neighbors deserve answers. Her parents, quote, want privacy, and then go on the Today Show. We gave our all for her and her family, and we're waiting on bated breath for some good news. Jeez. I personally dropped to my knees and sobbed when I got a text saying they found her alive that night, and now nothing. Crickets. We all feel duped. I want my money back. I want the PTO, paid time off, I used to aid in the rescue search back. Enough is enough. Wow. Wow. So that's, I mean, and that's understandable. And that's, I was saying that the other day. People are like, we'll never know the truth. We'll never know the truth. We'll never know the truth. And I'm like, I don't know, man. That they had a really big search party looking for her. And guess what? They want answers and they want their money back, which is fair enough, right? I mean, I think that is absolutely fair enough. I don't think that the parents can get in trouble for it. I think as long as the money's returned, but that's all. Like all of that is just gonna play out over time, and it's gonna be weird. And like her life, especially in the short term, is ruined. She will be unfortunately mocked mercilessly, and it's a major event that happened, and a community is very upset, understandably so. And like I said, that police chief put it to her, basically said, look, we're gonna find out what happened, and you're gonna need to talk to us. Yeah, I don't know what the crime in that area is, but everybody has crime, and you'd think all that manpower, that's why they're gonna have to answer. And her parents, they obviously believe her or want to believe her. And I can understand that too. I can totally understand that too. But it seems like the writing's on the wall now for this young lady. And well, Dog Defender, if it was to her parents, I don't think that her parents could be charged with that, because I don't think that they were a part of it. Now, if they were a part of it, then obviously yes. And if I don't know how you would take money being a missing person, but I find that strange. But yeah, No, it's definitely an interesting thing that's going on here, and not in a good way. Like I said, there are a lot of people that are really really pissed. And rightfully so. And I believe that her boyfriend or whoever posted that thing yesterday um took it down, which is interesting as well. Very, very interesting. What the heck was that? What was that noise? So far, so good, right? No? I don't know what the hell that noise was. Kind of freaked me out a little bit. The infamous, the 600 yards. I like how he mapped it out. And the first thing I thought of when he said 600 yards, in my head I go, "Oh, okay, that's 6 football fields. I know how long I know how big a football field is. It's good." And I hate football. No noise, you guys didn't hear it. And I hate football, but I know what a hundred yards is. 600 yards, 6 football fields. But yeah, that was the first thing that I thought of. 6 football fields. And that's a long way, dude. I wonder who the guy is that faked he was her brother. I don't know. That's a crazy thing too. The whole thing is absolutely insane. Um 6 football fields. Yeah, so obviously, look, there was no baby. Um there was nothing. And her parents, they did that. I said, I don't know if you guys were watching, but I said this is gonna bite them in the ass. See, it did it again. Did you guys hear that? No? All right. Yeah, Gone Girl is a much better movie than Taken. Wait, is Taken, is that the Liam Neeson movie? It's the Liam Neeson movie. I'm getting some like weird beeping in my ear. Okay, so it's the Liam Neeson movie. I was like, Taken. Why would you Google that movie? What the heck? Why would you do? If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end. Why would why would why would you do that movie? what is that movie going to teach you? I mean, what is that going to teach you? Is her dad like? Is her dad like a trained CIA assassin? That's not the movie that you would Google. That's not the movie. All right? It's not the movie. But I can see the whole Gone Girl connection, with being on the phone and then disappearing. Or not Gone Girl, but Taken. But like then after that, you're just done. It's over. You cease to matter. Because there's no more to it. When she gets taken while she's on the phone. But then after that, if you're looking for ransom, I can tell you, I don't have money. But what I do have is a very particular set of skills. Skills that I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. How to steal money out of a cash register. Like, that's what the frig. Why would you? So stupid. I don't understand. I really don't. How has the stream not died yet? Yeah, exactly. That's like, that was the most important part. She planned on taking a bus out of her. I know. That's a great point. One French fry short of a Happy Meal. I don't know if I've ever seen a box of pencils, but I totally get what you're saying. I'm not sure. I have never seen a full box of sharpened pencils. I just haven't, but I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure I could probably get them on Amazon or something, but she would not be the sharpest one. C Star says the problem was her plan after the scream. Yeah. Certainly was. That was a major issue. It's a really dumb idea. And it didn't work. And it went bad fast. And now. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just checking the. I'm trying to check the stream health. The guy with the orange hair. I mean, it's just, it really is. But you got to think that somebody that would plan something like this is typically, I mean, that Papini lady did a much better job for a while. Not like. Yeah. Is it it's not healthy, hyena. It's not healthy at all. The chat stream is not healthy. It's actually unhealthy. Looking at it right now, what does it say? It says excellent condition. For now, that's only because it's Salad Wednesday. Yeah, you would think that you'd have a much better plan, but she didn't. Her plan was horrible. And like I said, it's pretty apparent that pretty apparent. Let's see. Hmm. I'm trying. I don't understand. Can anybody? What is the? Why does she think that she would get an Amber Alert? That is just fascinating to me. Does anybody know why she would think that she could get an Amber Alert? I was reading a story earlier. There's this rapper that he faces up to like 20 years behind bars, and Terry B donated $10 through Super Chat. Terry B, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Let's see here. But he's facing up to 20 years for pleading guilty to fraud for using stolen identities, Jamaican villa, wasting resources. It's interesting. Yeah, I heard that it's a misdemeanor. I don't want to piss anybody off, but that's just what I've heard. I don't know if that's true. Deb Jackson Smith says, so Josh. So Deb, what's up? Maybe with the kid? I don't know. Yeah, Kelly, I can't. I'm not going to disagree with you on that. David Robinson is the father, I believe, of Daniel, and yeah. We're looking at use of federal personnel too. But the thing is that here's where the technicalities are going to come in. She didn't report herself missing. She just pretended to go missing. It's the lying to the investigators that's going to get her in trouble. If she would have just said, like, when everybody started looking for her and came out of hiding and go, hey, yeah, this is something, you know, but nah, that's not going to happen. Because it went on too long. This was her end game. She was like, okay, I'm gonna go back home and pretend that whatever happened happen. And it did. So she's going to get in trouble for lying or hindering an ongoing investigation. Did she really stay in the woods? Right. So there it is. Rach coming through big time. Alabama Code Title 13A, Criminal Code 13A-10-B, whatever that is, a semicolon B. False reporting to law enforcement authorities is a Class A misdemeanor. Eric wants to know the background on Daniel. Daniel Robinson was a young geologist out, I believe, in Arizona, who disappeared one day. Out there, they found his car. I'm not like super up on everything, but I'm sort of familiar. Yeah, Deb, I'm convinced. I'm convinced that it was all made up. Are you gonna get after me for saying that it could be true? That's all right. I understand that. I was just waiting. I just thought it was proper to wait. Sorry. She needs to be arrested for this crime. Well, yeah, it doesn't. I don't know. I have no idea what charges they're going to bring, or what they could bring, or what they should bring. I don't know. Yeah, I look. The story didn't make sense from the jump. Yeah, she should have taken the takeout too. Section A. I'll bring this up too. I remember when the Cheeto story was out there floating around, and then I heard that she's like, they fed me Cheetos, and then I was like, dude, if she bought Cheetos at Target, then it's all made up. All of it. And she bought the Cheetos. I would think perjury. Lying to investigators is what she will get in trouble for if that's what she's done. So that's what the lying to investigators, but she also did call in what seems to be a false police report. I knew it, dude. The cheese nips. I mean, Cheez-Its. Sorry, Celeste. My bad. I do like cheese nips. Not cranberry ones. Let's see. Carly Russell searched for Amber Alert in the movie Taken. That's so dumb. Why would you do that? This is the kind of stupid stuff I look at. Like, this is the kind of stuff that gets me excited. Is that weird? It's like lame. Didn't they discontinue cheese nips? Well, they need to bring it back. What's your snack selection list if you were kidnapped? Well, I don't think that I would be allowed to I really like, what is that? Chicken and what is that? Chicken in a basket. Those crackers, those are good. I'd be into that. I'd take some of those. Proven Spooky says, you ever just lounging a bit too much and choke on your own double chin? Chicken and a biscuit, yeah. Probably. Nah, the popcorn's a treat. I need survival food, Linda. I need survival food. I need granola bars. That was a great idea. The granola bars was smart. I carry a Zippo, so because fire is the one of the major life sources in the world. Beef jerky. Yeah, I would hit beef jerky in a major way. Yeah, Sean, a Diet Pepsi, I think that if you've been kidnapped, you're going to go full loaded. Go for the full Pepsi. Smokes in a Zippo? Nah, I don't need the smokes. I just need the Zippo. Oreos is good, but the desserts, you got to leave the desserts behind. They weigh you down, they'll make you tired. You got to be able to, you don't want to have a sugar crash. And it's not if you're kidnapped, it's if you're faking your faking being kidnapped. You're going to need supplies. Because you don't get to take snacks if you're kidnapped. I don't know. That's not how that works. So I would have definitely loaded up a lot more than she did. I would have, but Cheez-Its is a good one. I really like that. I like the Cheez-Its. But yeah, big thing of water. I'd take a cardboard box that I could lay on. I've thought about this kind of stuff before, but not faking a kidnapping, but like just sleeping outside. We call it urban camping. It's not homeless, it's home free. But yeah, I mean, I've thought about that before. One time I was telling my youngest son, I was like, yeah, we've been really trying to find your uncle lately. And we haven't seen him around because he was homeless and he was really little at the time. And I said, well, we found him. He was in the woods. And he's like, oh, he was camping? And I was like, yeah, camping. Because he wouldn't understand why somebody would sleep in the woods at that age. So I was like, yeah, he was camping. French dip with extra au jus. We're not talking death row last meals, guys. That's not what this is. Rebecca's gonna bring a porta potty. See, now we're not even taking our responsibilities of disappearing on right, Yeah, I'm gonna bring a generator and I'm gonna bring power A power strip, a solar power strip. Diaper wipes is good. Mosquito spray. Yeah. Anything that you would take camping is what you would need, not some friggin' just Cheez-Its and nail polish. You're not like that's not going to do the trick. I couldn't imagine being like, "Hey, I'm going to start my weekend off right. I'm going to steal from my job. I'm going to go buy Cheez-Its on camera. And then I'm going to call in a fake baby being missing on the side of the road. And then I'm going to camp in the woods in a robe and some teepee in case I got to take a dump. It's going to be a long weekend." Yeah, I mean, you got to take the snacks. Hair dryer, curling, exactly. Yeah, the the stupidest part about that whole thing. They kept her what was it, a 18-wheeler trailer? Like it was the trailer that they kept her in? Is that what she was saying? In the middle of the woods? Don't you think that if there was some guy out there that had orange friggin' hair with a fat bald spot in the middle that lived in an 18-wheeler in the woods that just happens to be a what is it, esthetician or whatever the frig they call that? So you got an orange guy, an orange-haired bald spot guy, orange hair. What is it? A esthetician? Esthetician? I don't know what that. With a whose brother has orange hair? Like dyed orange? Or normal orange? Yeah, she did describe Bozo. BZ Proud says, and she escaped once, but the girl caught her. God. Esthetician. Esthetician. Oh. You know what that reminds me of? That Family Guy episode when Peter was trying to cover his identity up and they were like, guy comes up to him and he's like in the cafeteria somewhere. So what's your name? And he goes, and he looks and he sees a P on there. He's all P. And then he looks over, he sees somebody crying and he goes, tear. And then a griffin flies by. He's all, Griffin. Ah, damn it. That's the vibe I'm getting there. Who watches the movie Taken these days? I mean, that movie's like probably older than she is. P. Tear. Griffin. Oh, crap. Kidnapped by a ginger. Yeah. It's exactly right. Well, Braveheart's like an actually good movie. I don't think Taken is like that good of a movie. Like it's okay. It was cool when it came out, but like, yeah, it's just like there's like 10 of them now, so they suck. I'll never forget when my grandma, like I came home and I was leaving. It was like 8:30 in the morning, so I was like leaving, and she was watching a Star Wars marathon, and which is ridiculous in itself, but it happened. So I come home around 5:36, and she's still parked in front of the TV watching the marathon. She's getting close to the end. And she looks at me and she goes, "Josh." And I say, "Yep." And I'm thinking she's going to tell me something super important. And she says, "Did you know that the guy in the dark helmet is the main character's father? Did you know that?" And I said, "I've never seen one of those movies in my life. And even I knew that." And then she goes, "That's quite the twist, right?" "I suppose it is, Grandma. I'm glad you liked it." Guys, have a good night.
Oh my.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh my.
Maybe I will, Terry. The problem is I don't want to subject her to a bunch of dickheads. Not you guys. I'm just talking about like people in general. She has to deal with me and my family, which is probably almost too much for her. You know what I mean? It seemed to work out good. Stream was pretty healthy. I don't know if she's the best. She's up. She's cool. I like her. Oh, damn it. I did it again. I wasn't paying attention to the fader. Like the timer ran out, and I didn't know that the timer was going to run out. And now I'm just kind of dust in the wind. Dust in the wind. This is not how a show's supposed to end. My tea done got cold and wondering why. Got out of bed at all. Only raindrops on my window. I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'd all be great. Put your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so. I'm wondering why. Da-da-da-ba-da-da. Morning raindrops on my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it would all be great. Put your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad. Not so bad. Yeah, you can bring in that music anytime. I don't. I'm just waiting for somebody to hit that button. Just kind of chilling here. It says ending soon, but sounds like soon is a relative term at the moment. And I don't know why. I have no clue. I really don't. I don't know why we're still on the air. I have no idea. My guess is that it has something to do with Peyton or something. I don't know what, but we're still on the air. Yes, we are. Did he? Is he back there? Is he back there? He's not back there. Where'd he go? Where is he? Man, this stream's way too strong. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly dee. There they are, a standing in a row, boom, boom. Big ones, small ones, from as big as your head. All right. Just, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know what we're doing. It's just like we're just chilling. Yeah, it's just a thing. We're blank screened. Welcome to the Lab After Dark hotline. Did your best friend tell you today that they're a racist? Nope. Well, that's good. So are we no, we're just gonna hang out here. Yep, still live. Still live, brother. Still live. Yeah, he actually yeah, he called me earlier. He was asking me about hemorrhoid cream, but I don't really know about that kind of stuff. I'm not a proctologist. He needs to call his wife and ask her about it, not me, because I'm not. It's not really for me to. I did give him a recommendation, and the worst part about it is like I told him to get the name brand, the prep H, and for some reason he bought the off brand, the CVS version, and he's gonna pay for that dearly. He's gonna pay for that dearly. I don't know why he would. I don't know why he would just go to the doctor. Like that's not a phone call. Like I'll take the phone call, but I can't give him any. You know, that's the one thing I hate about FaceTime. That's the one thing I do hate about FaceTime. Because he was like, well, I can show you. And I was like, no, don't, no. It's like, I was like, I'm not one of those WebMD doctors. I believe you. If you told me you got a hemorrhoid, then you have a hemorrhoid. I believe you. I don't need to see it. I mean, there's not many things that it could be. There's only a few different things. Like, so, but, you know, I'm not a doctor. But for some reason, people think that I know about this stuff, and I don't. I know, guys. I know. I'm live. I know it's just a joke. It's just a joke. You guys, got Linda calling me, wanting to tell me, oh my God. I know I'm still on the air. It was a joke. God, let me be. But seriously, tell him not to call me anymore with those kind of questions.